The story of the Byzantine Empire begins in the heart of Constantinople, a city that glittered like a jewel between Europe and Asia. Founded by Emperor Constantine the Great in 330 CE, the empire carried the legacy of Rome but transformed it into something unique, deeply influenced by Christianity, Greek culture, and Eastern traditions. Constantinople, with its mighty walls and bustling markets, became not only the empire's capital but also the center of the known world. For centuries, the Byzantine Empire stood as a guardian of civilization. Its scholars preserved the wisdom of Greece and Rome, copying manuscripts and protecting knowledge that might have otherwise been lost. Its churches, most famously the Hagia Sophia, rose high with domes that seemed to touch the heavens. The people of Byzantium saw themselves as Romans, yet their identity was distinctly different. An empire that balanced between East and West, tradition and innovation. The empire's history was filled with dramatic turns. Emperors rose with dreams of glory, while others fell to betrayal, war, or corruption. One of the most famous rulers was Justinian the First, who in the 6th century dreamed of restoring the Roman Empire's greatness. With his brilliant general Belisarius, he reclaimed lands in Italy and North Africa. Justinian also left behind a treasure greater than conquest, the Justinian Code, a collection of Roman laws that would influence the world for centuries. But Byzantium was not without its trials. It faced endless threats, from Persians in the east, Arabs who rose with the power of Islam, Bulgars in the north, and later the fierce Crusaders who, in 1204, shockingly turned on Constantinople itself. Yet even after such disasters, the Byzantines endured, rebuilding their empire from the ashes. Their resilience became legendary. Life in Byzantium was a mixture of splendor and struggle. The streets of Constantinople rang with merchants trading silk, spices, and gold. Chariots thundered through the hippodrome as crowds cheered. Priests led grand processions, filling the air with incense and chants. And yet, in the shadow of such beauty, people often lived under fear of famine, plague, or sudden invasions. In its final centuries, the empire was but a shadow of its former self, surrounded by rising powers. Still, Constantinople held strong until 1453, when the Ottoman Turks, led by Sultan Mehmed II, brought massive cannons to its walls. After weeks of siege, the city finally fell. The fall of Constantinople was not only the end of the Byzantine Empire, but also the end of the Middle Ages, marking the dawn of a new world. Yet the Byzantines never truly vanished. Their art, law, and culture shaped Europe and the Middle East. Their Orthodox faith spread across Eastern Europe and Russia. Their legacy lived on in the domes of churches, the pages of ancient manuscripts, and the very idea of a bridge between East and West. The Byzantine Empire's story is one of glory and survival, a 1,000-year saga that proved empires may crumble, but their spirit can live forever.